Continuing on in our LUT series, we're now going to take a look at using technical LUTs for speed and discover how they can give us a really great starting point for grading different cameras in Adobe Premiere. In an earlier tutorial, I explained how technical LUTs are used to convert images between standards like HDREC 709 to digital cinema in XYZ, and also how LUTs are used to calibrate monitors and projectors. Although we can apply conversion and calibration LUTs to clips or adjustment layers, Premiere currently doesn't support color management like it does in After Effects, so we'll save those examples for another day. What I'd like to share with you in this tutorial is a really helpful workflow that DITs, editors, and colorists use at all stages of production. We're going to use technical LUTs to quickly change the color profile of images shot with a Red, Blackmagic camera, and ARRI Alexa. We'll also create a bleach bypass speed LUT for red log film and show you how that can be used to speed up our workflow. Okay, in the example I'm working with, the image was captured on the Red camera and it's being decoded in red log film color space. The image appears low in contrast and saturation, and if you look at it in the waveform scope, there's a lot of room to stretch the image towards the shadows and highlights. If we were to take the time to color correct this from scratch and get this to a good starting point, I want to show you how long that would take. In the Curves tool, I'll add an S-curve. Then in the Basic corrector, I'll add some contrast, then boost the saturation. And then with the color wheels, we'll bring the highlights up until they're just below 100 IRE. Bring the shadows down close to 0, and slightly bring up the midtones. Okay, now that's a pretty decent grade from red log film, but you can see how long that can take, and if you're in a rush, it may not be feasible for every project. Okay, so now let me show you how we can use a LUT to speed up our grading. With the clip selected in our timeline, let's reset the Lumetri effect in the Effect Controls tab. Then moving to the Lumetri tool, we'll go to the Input LUT drop-down menu and apply a red log film to Rec 79 LUT. And there you have it. It instantly gives us a great starting point to grade from. Let's take a look at how quickly this can be done for other cameras. For our next shot, I'll select the Alexa Log C to Rec 709 LUT as the image was recorded on an ARRI. And our third image was recorded using the Blackmagic Ursa, so we'll select the Blackmagic 4K film to Rec 709 V2 LUT. You can see how LUTs really speed things up and make it possible to work fast and efficiently without sacrificing creative decisions. It simply gets us to a good starting point. Finally, I want to show you one more way that we can use LUTs for speed if, say, we want to combine a technical log to Rec 709 conversion along with a creative look. We'll go back to the first image shot with the Red camera that already has the red log film to Rec 79 LUT applied. Then I'm going to create a basic bleach bypass look using the Curves tool. Now don't worry so much how I do this right now. We'll cover how to create this look in a later tutorial. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now that we've got the look dialed, we can save it to our Creative Cloud library or export it as a cube LUT, which can be used in other applications like DaVinci Resolve or Final Cut Pro 10. How you could use this in the future if, say, you were handed a bunch of red footage that's being encoded in red log film color space, and the client asks you to do a bleach bypass look, well, we can quickly add this LUT and be on our way. I hope you found this tutorial helpful and can identify different ways that technical LUTs can help speed up your workflow.